Welcome back to Community Roundup.
Indian Minister of State for External Affairs Meenakshi Lekhi is on an official visit to New York. She participated in a session of yoga at the Indian Consulate in New York and spoke about its importance.
Thank you very much, Randeep, for organizing this. One, it's our heritage which needs to be propagated because it's for well-being of everyone. Two, when it comes to healthcare, the post-COVID period needs to see that the emphasis is on preventive healthcare. We build our own immunity, we build our lung capacity, we fight the system because we are healthy and we are able to take care of ourselves. So even from that perspective, yoga becomes essential, and yoga is definitely not just stretching exercise. The stretching exercise is one important aspect of yoga, but yoga is beyond, and yoga is about equanimity of physical body, soul and mind and spirituality, and that equanimity once people achieve, there will be peace, which is a natural peace, not an imposed peace.
For us at the consulate, it's an honor and a privilege to celebrate yoga. We celebrate yoga every day here, but today, when the Minister of Culture is there with you at the consulate to celebrate yoga, it becomes that much more special. So happy yoga to all of you. Please do yoga, please bring more of yoga in your lives and lead a healthy life.
So nice to start the morning at the Indian Consulate with yoga, with Meenakshi ji over here, Meenakshi Lekhi ji. She's such a propagand of yoga that we've started this morning, and it has been a great way to start the day on the right foot.
I had a very good time. I feel very fresh. Yes, thank you so much.
You practice yoga in Japan?
Yes, when it's quite not so often, but sometimes I had a chance to do that. Yes, but it was very special. Thank you so much.
While the yoga event was held in the morning, the Indian Minister of External Affairs and Culture Meenakshi Lekhi took part in a book release program in the afternoon. American-born Sadhvi Bhagwati Saraswati, in her recently published memoir, Hollywood to Himalayas, has penned the unexpected way her life has transformed 25 years ago when she traveled to India with a backpack and had an experience of spirituality on the banks of the river Ganga. The Consulate General of India, New York, organized an event to honor Sadhvi Bhagwati's book.
दुर्भाग्य से ज़्यादा जब हम faith के बारे में सुनते हैं, तो usually we hear about it in a negative way. But that power of faith is a positive power that actually can move us in directions of oneness, togetherness, love, service. And today we saw the beautiful coming together of the land of India, of the United Nations, of the world, of faith and faith leaders coming together to talk about that great power of faith to heal and to transform us our communities, and our world. And I feel so honored that this event was able to take place through the release of my memoir, Hollywood to the Himalayas, that shares how I found healing and transformation on the banks of Mother Ganga, in the lap of the Himalayas, in the culture and the heritage and the teachings of the land of India.
I was very touched to see all the speakers who came from different walks of life, from different faiths, from different organizations, international organizations. Everyone shared one thing in very common, that today what we need on this earth, not the pieces, but the peace. How we can achieve this goal? The only way is the separation is the hurdle we have to remove from our own hearts. Number two, if we want to be in peace, we have to start that peace, bring that peace right here in our heart. Peace is not off somewhere, in any planet. Peace is right here with us.
Hope and faith, when coupled with the moral compass of the universal principles of unity and love, is a compelling power. As an American, my country was founded on the principle that all human beings are created equal. Now, that's not self-evident in the world, but it is a moral call that has been a galvanizing, magnetic principle that's brought an enormous amount of well-being to people. India has long ago had the mantra, the world is one family. If there's any moral principle that should be compelling, like a magnet for all of us, it is to see the human family as one. For unless we have a higher level of unity amongst the nations of the world, we won't be able to solve the climate, we won't be able to protect us from pandemics, and ultimately we might use nuclear weapons. So the idea of human unity, so deeply embedded in the culture of India, and so deeply embedded in the love of each human being, it's time that it came into the public.
Born and brought up in California, USA, Sadhvi Bhagwati moved to India in her early 20s. Since then, she is living a life of a Sadhvi and enjoys the process to its fullest. The book describes how faith and a connection to God freed her from personal suffering and led to her meaningful international work as a faith leader in the development sector, planting and nourishing seeds for peace, focusing on world health, water, sanitation and hygiene, and the rights and empowerment of women and girls.